Hi there, I'm Krista, and today I would like to teach you how to make one of our favorite appetizers in our house, sun-dried tomato pesto, prosciutto and spinach pinwheels. And this is super easy appetizer, but it looks a little bit fancy, like you put a lot of effort into it. They taste wonderful. When you make these for a crowd, they'll fly right off the platter because people like them so much. And you start out with some crescent roll dough, which I love because it's so versatile. Crescent roll dough is good for appetizers, it's good for making crescent rolls, it's good for making breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I sometimes make casseroles with crescent roll dough. So love some crescent roll dough. Then you're going to need some Philadelphia cream cheese, some sun-dried tomato pesto, and you're going to mix those two together. I've got some spinach here, some fresh spinach, and then also some prosciutto, which is just a thinly sliced Italian ham. What we're going to do first is make the filling for this. So I'm going to go over here to my mixer, and I'm just going to drop in about 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, half of a block, and then I've got 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomato pesto here. I'm just going to put that in the mixing bowl together, plop it down, and turn it on to mix it up. Now while that's mixing, I'm going to, woo! Spring-loaded. My crescent rolls exploded. I'm going to open some crescent rolls over here. I won't say that hasn't happened before, but it certainly hasn't happened while I'm trying to make a video, right? And what you want to do with your crescent roll dough is unroll it. And you see how it's divided, it's serrated here, it's divided into little triangles. You want to keep this in the rectangle form. So you're going to put it on your work surface here. And you're going to, where it's serrated here, you're just going to kind of pinch it together so it stays together. Good. And over here we've got our mixture of the cream cheese and the sun-dried tomato pesto. Knock that off. Don't want to waste it. Alright, I'm going to get my bowl. Maybe. Got my bowl, and I'm going to spread this mixture onto the crescent rolls. So just spread some down there. Leave the edges free from spreading so it kind of seals it at the once you roll it up. You'll see what I mean here in a moment. We're going to spread some of that on there. You're dividing it up if you're making one batch of these, which I usually double or triple this recipe, but if you're making one batch of these, you're going to divide this evenly among 4 of these rectangles. Okay, once you have that on, you're going to lay down a piece of prosciutto, or pieces, kind of. This is broken up a little bit here. You're going to lay down the prosciutto. There we go. And then some spinach. You're going to top it with some spinach. So little pieces of spinach. Super easy to make. See, it's all about the assembly. Nothing tricky. No chopping even. Sometimes I need a recipe where there's no chopping. Save me some time. Okay, so there is the crescent roll, and we're going to roll it up, starting with the short end, not the long end. We're going to start on the short end, roll it up, kind of squish your stuff down in there so it stays in place. There, just pinch it shut around down the side to seal it. I like to give it a little pop on the end with my hands to flatten it out. And then we're going to cut this into 6 pieces. So grab a knife, and you're going to cut into 6. The sawing motion. You don't want to squish, if you put too much pressure, you squish down the crescent roll dough, and you lose the pretty little swirl pinwheel design in the center there. But you want to saw back and forth, cut through it. 2. All right, and you're going to put the cut side down on a baking sheet. I've got a baking sheet right here, so cut side down on a baking sheet. Do you like that? I have a studio audience here, consisting of a 5-year-old and my mother-in-law today. All right, set those on the cookie sheet. I need one more here. Make 6. Perfect. And then you're just going to repeat it with the next next 3 pieces of crescent roll dough. And when we're finished, we're going to pop this into the oven and bake it for about 12 minutes, and they puff up really nice. All right, we've got our pinwheels fresh out of the oven here. So I'm just dishing them up right onto my plate to serve them. Let's get a look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Really nice golden brown color, a little orange in there from that sun-dried tomato, and these are good. So I hope you make these for your next party and love them like we do, and thanks for watching.